Hello everyone, Sunset Doc 2, and this time we're covering the WTBW tools and armor, and a few other things that I've missed since. So the great axes, hammers, the greenhouse glass, and a few others have already been covered in a prior video attempt, and depending on if I split up the others, obviously there'll be a part 2, since of what I was saying of the actual timing on that video already for recording. But yeah, so this will probably be a part 3 of sorts instead, which is why I haven't said part 2. So, you've got 3 sets of armor. You've got copper, cobalt, and shulker, and they'll also cover the trowel as well. Now, if you just check real quick, there should be some copper and cobalt ore. So cobalt ore and copper are here, which is part of the core mod specifically, as well as a few other things. So if we just get the tools for those to test what you'll need for these, and then we'll cover the durability of each one. So copper you can mine easily with a wooden pick. Cobalt, however, needs diamond or higher, by the looks of things. Yep, and is obviously, as you can tell, found in the nether. From there, once you have access to those, you just smelt it, or blast it, or turn it into a dust if you have access to that, and you can make it into tools and armor. There's also the slime chunk finder, which we'll also cover as well. So, there's also the cobalt as well, which is just made with the ingots that you also smelt, make into dust, or blast. And then you'll need diamond tools alongside the cobalt ingots, so pretty much similar to netherite in 1.16. And then you've got the shulker tier, which is above cobalt and is made with shulker shells, and has additional benefits. So, we'll just go through each one and find out their durability as well as their protection. So this one has, I'm pretty sure, a bit below iron in terms of protection, as you can see on the armor bar. If we check for durability, however, it's also below iron, so it's probably a similar to chain or gold sort of level, as you can see there. In terms of cobalt, however, it's obviously above diamond by quite a bit, as you can see. And you get water breathing from the helmet, regeneration from the chest plate, speed from the leggings, and fall damage negation from the boots, as well as a set bonus of regular resistance. And these seem to cycle on a 5-second loop. So we just test here, you can see that the durability is much higher than diamond by a fair amount, and the, obviously, protection is a fair bit higher, and armor toughness is also at 4 rather than at 2, I'm pretty sure diamond has, yes. So 8 and 9 there, 6 versus 7, boots are just by 1 as well, and the helmet is also by 1. And then we move on to the shulker, which gives you pretty much level 2 of each of these, it seems, except the boots give you Dolphin's Grace 2, making swimming much easier. And the loops for these are also 5 seconds long, and you get resistance 2 as well as Creative Flight, I'm assuming, yes. So you also have Creative Flight, you don't need anything else, no fuel, no nothing, just have the full set, and then you can fly. And if we just take this off, you can see it'll just drop instantly. If we light ourselves on fire here, we can see that the durability is much higher, and the armor toughness is double what cobalt is. So a smidge bit higher with 11 instead of 9 for armor on the chest plate. The leggings also 2 points higher, and the helmet and boots also being 2 points higher. So pretty much nearing the 1000s or 800s of durability there. So we'll move on to the tools. and some of the extra stuff as well that I haven't covered yet. Okay, so if we just go with, say, some blocks that we can spawn in, specifically to test ores. Just get these out, good to go. You can see there is no hose, so we pretty much just got the main 4. So with copper, you get 218 durability, and it can harvest pretty much the same as iron, so not like the obsidian at all. 4 damage on the pick there, with 6 damage on the sword. And quite a fairly good speed on the axe, 8 damage on it though. If you use as a weapon, and also quite fast on the shovel. And diamond use for the rods there in the recipe. The cobalt should be able to mine all of these, as well as obsidian, most likely. No problem. This has 2000 durability, so pretty much not exactly double diamond, but quite a lot more than diamond in a way. The sword has 12 damage, and also the same durability, so you can almost defeat a spider, just obviously 4 damage off. Axe having 14, and a faster rate obviously than copper. And the shovel can harvest also quite fast. And then finally we have the last 2 things to cover, which is the slime chunk finder being copper and lime dye, and the trowel being a stick and 4 iron. So the slime chunk finder, you just right click, it'll say it found the nearest slime chunk in the north direction. So if you check north and keep going, east and then north, my guess is either that I'm already sort of hitting something. Okay, so it is a slime chunk, as you can see there. So it does use durability each time when trying to find it, but it'll obviously give message in chat saying which direction to look for, and you can just use a minimap or whatever means for coordinates, and then once you've hit one, it'll tell you that you're right on, or right in one, just obviously above ground there. And the trowel allows you to place random blocks from your hotbar, so just get a few random ones here, and you'll just place any randomly, so this makes things for building to swap out quite interesting. So yeah, you can make some quite interesting building experiences with just placing blocks in and out randomly. And has 768 durability. Now if we just check with a few of these, my guess is you probably can't use these to be repaired in an anvil. I don't know why I searched anvil a second time. Nope. So it seems like you probably want to use mending also for many of these other ones that aren't typical. If we just go with, say, cobalt and copper, we'll actually see if we can with those compared to the others. So we'll just take a look real quick. So ingot, one there. So you can with cobalt, and you can with copper, but most of the others you probably won't be able to, and are just used up easily, such as the trowel and the stone swapper and a few others. So just get some cobble, for example. We'll actually just want, let's see, we need some dirt on it so I can find it. Here we go. Okay, so you can the swapper, it seems, just not many of the other particularly designed ones, like the trowel, for example. And my guess is also the excavators and great axes and such. We'll just go with gold, just to make it quicker. Same here. Using the wrong tool, of course. Brick it. And it seems we can. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.